You've chosen a podcast from Low Moon Uprising. Enjoy.
For the moment, they may let you back into your spot or not. We'll do that in a second.
Yeah, you got it. She got it.
Okay.
Get out of there.
My pass. The wisdom.
There you go.
Turn my headset off.
I'm not retarded.
13. I think I failed. Oh, yeah.
Okay. So Jenny was the only one who made it?
I guess so.
Okay. As you were standing there waiting as he's spiking the door and the dogs are there with you and whatever, you notice scrawled, somewhat covered by dust and dirt and whatever, but there's a word. You at least see the letter T, the letter R, and then there's a space and the letter Y in big letters on the wall, probably 2-foot tall letters.
I'm going to try thinking about some words that might fit.
It looks like the other letters might be there. They're just covered in dust or muck.
Can I try to, rub it off?
Sure. It comes off easily, and you now have the word E-T-R-A-Y.
What?
E-T-R-A-Y. Might go a little further in either direction, but you'll need the cooperation of other party members to actually make more distance. So now, Brunson.
E-T-E-R-Y.
E-T-R-A-Y.
E-Tray.
Charlotte sees what you're up to and
Betrayal.
moves aside or whatever, and then when you've gotten so far, she'll help you clear off the front of it. And there is a bee there now.
I'm good.
I knew I should have taken that king cantrip.
I'm going to,
I
rub.
was literally thinking to
Check to see if
myself,
there's any more.
I should take that.
Yeah, I'm going to just,
Okay.
rub all over the walls at this point.
Okay, it goes to the right a little more, and you find it is actually the word betrayer. And that's it. Betrayer. B-E-T-R-A-Y-E-R. And it's all in capital letters, and it is written in blood.
I'm gonna back up in kind of a surprising shock, and then I'm gonna say guys,
You good?
in
So
blood?
everybody from behind Dearmond,
Not me.
because the word goes like that backwards toward the door, can see that she has now wiped off the word on the wall, betrayer. And it's in 2-foot tall letters, all caps, written in blood.
Wait, what's going on?
I'm good.
Diana's interested. Diana's interested in something that's going on behind you.
I will investigate.
You look. Everyone is looking.
Do we all see it now?
Yes. Everyone is aware the word betrayer in all caps, 2-foot tall letters, has been written on the wall, leading basically right to the door.
I'm
what
gonna
that
kind of start looking for traps along the walls or something like this at this point.
You can roll a d6.
I'm gonna wipe the
Charlotte says to Brunson, "Hey, there's a crowbar on the floor there. You think someone was locked in here?"
wipe
Oh, wow.
the blood.
Bent in half.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, there's some
It's
torches
the-
right there, too. They're burnt out.
Well, I'm really glad you spiked that door open.
Is the blood fresh?
No.
Can I tell how old it is?
Not really. I mean, it's at least months or years. It was covered in gathered dust from the air, so that would seem to indicate years.
Been here a while.
This has been here a while.
I got 4.
Been here a
Okay, the door is now spiked. You want to let Jake back in his spot in the marching order?
Excuse me, pardon me.
Come look at this, Jake.
What am I looking at?
Thing on the wall.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Is there any way to examine it and see how old it is?
I just
No,
asked.
he looked at it. It's old. He said it's been here a while.
Maybe.
Charlotte could look at it and kind of give you maybe a little bit more.
Maybe whoever was trapped in here went insane and wrote it with their own blood.
Charlotte says it's years old.
You would know being insane yourself.
I'm not insane.
So did I find
I don't
any
know
traps?
that. He talks to his axe. That's
Theon, what do you do?
Talks to me. Hey,
it's the classic voices.
The
Feel
door
like we should
spiked
leave
open.
someone back here by the door.
I don't.
I'll
Okay.
stand by the door. Yeah.
Yes.
Can I have it?
At least until the next person.
So,
Try.
does Charlotte have a key?
Use it at all.
Yes, everyone had a key except Jake. But no one has a key now because they all were in the locks and no one took them
Sometimes I
back
try
out.
to draw my knife.
You want to take them back out?
Because I
Yes.
don't want to
Hold on a second, guys. Hold on.
And then it's just in my hand.
Okay.
No clue.
It's not moving anyway.
I'm gonna go back and take like 2 of them.
I'm gonna try to take these keys out and keep them with us. That way, if anybody wants to lock us in here and ever get back in here, they're gonna need those keys.
If you want the same key, you can easily remember whose was whose. Each person remembers what lock their key went in. You want to get
I remember which one was Charlotte's.
Yeah.
I'll take that one instead.
Okay. He looks at you. Take the one you had.
I was pulling them out and handing them to people.
Okay.
If I could.
Are you okay with just one key? Because everyone's taking their key back.
I just a little disappointed, but not, yeah, or
Okay.
Did she have 2 keys?
No, she just was trying to get an extra key.
Well, Jake's just like, oh,
Okay. That only takes a minute. The keys are out. They're back in your possession. So I can note that they still have the silver key.
What's the casting
good.
time for
Because I
speed
didn't
with
erase
animals?
Less than a minute.
I don't think I
I'm going
ever wrote
to-
it down.
I'll cast speed with animals on myself.
Oh, I wrote that down.
Or on. And
Yeah,
I'll. Yeah. I'll turn to my
A
dog
lot of random stuff.
and say,
Or you can have someone else if you wanted to put it on. Somebody else.
can I do it like multiple people?
No.
Okay, it's on myself then.
3
Turn to my
seconds.
dog. First things first, what's your name?
Roar!
Really?
Yeah.
Sounds like something
Right.
you say.
Really? What did your owner call you?
Roar.
Are you okay if I give you a name?
What's wrong with Roar?
Well, no.
Are we gonna have a problem?
No. Listen.
yeah, you guys are going.
I'm saying because I have a creative side. I was just wondering if I call you that, will you recognize that?
Oh, yeah.
That's my name.
Okay, I'll call you Rod. Anyway,
You
Thank
don't
you
have
for
to call
reminding me
me
of
anything. I can hear your thoughts.
you can't? Because that's cool.
Super speed high 5.
Can you respond?
What do you mean?
Like, you said you could hear my thoughts.
We don't have to do it for him. He's already doing it.
Say something to me. Like, back to
Telekinesis.
Is that a telepathic thing, or just...
You wouldn't understand. It's only when you make magic.
Okay.
Ooh,
Here's the
we
deal.
don't know.
We're going down this hallway. We're pretty sure that if someone closes that door, that there's not going to be any air in here. So,
Okay, guys, you ready?
So,
physically
Why are
stand
we so
back
worried
by
about
the door.
getting
and
I'm
make-
ready.
He's
Let's go.
barking and growling at his dog at the moment.
Would you be able
I
to
shall
stand by
take
the
the
door
lead.
and make sure that no
Yeah.
one closes this door?
I think you're making it.
Roar.
Okay.
Anything you want.
Stay there. If someone tries to close it, kill them, and then come and tell me.
I'll take the lead.
Even if it's one of these.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I'm, yeah.
Okay.
You should stop barking
That
at
door.
that thing. It's getting angry.
Okay, we're good. He's going to make sure no one closes the door
mocking
behind
him?
us.
why are we so worried about getting
Can I just, like,
not like
he's
we're
mocking
acting
go
to get us
past
out.
him while he's having this conversation?
Well, now
Okay.
I'm going now.
Well, it took a minute while you were having a conversation, and you couldn't stop him from walking. Well, you actually could. They actually could because they were side by side, so you could squeeze past him.
I shall do that.
Okay.
Squeezing past
Unless
that
you're
dog?
physically restraining him while you're talking to your dog.
No,
He's going to pass you. All right. So Dearmond is in the lead.
While in the middle going,
My
yep,
key.
yep, yep.
Because I feel bad for
He's going to give his key. Okay. She tries to give you her silver key.
Okay, thank you. And I try to get back up with Dearman.
Okay. So you're So are you going to let Jake by now?
No.
Jake, I just push him out of the way.
Okay. He just nudges past you.
All right, whatever.
I squeeze by.
Well, you have to admit you are kneeling down on the floor, barking and growling
No, I'm
at the
not.
dog.
This thing's as tall as I am. I'm
Oh.
standing up full.
Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah.
I squeeze by really closely behind
You're a
Jake
little
in the gap
off, and he's a big man.
Taller than me.
Behind Jake and what?
in the gap that
Oh,
you made. I
sorry,
squeeze
funny.
by really close.
Okay.
Like I follow
You
really
smell
close.
Bazor for a second, because and you go like this, and out of the corner of your eye, and he's like, his nose is right at the back of your helmet. He's going like this, so you can get by at the same time. You didn't even notice Bazor get by. He went by with Jake. Okay. That's as much as can happen by the time he's done talking. So basically, we just change the order is what we did.
Well, I'm gonna put
Giant dog guarding the door. Got it.
Get back up to the front after that,
Hey, I don't smell
because it's
that.
a really wide hallway, right?
Do we let him?
Let's do
No,
a
it's
little-
10 foot wide.
Give him
Do a little
time.
jiggy
Give him
jog.
a taking a lead. He's not going to get stopped by any more pit stops.
I have the light. You can't.
I'll
go
be
for the
next
main.
to Deer Moon then. Do a little jog up next
I'm
to
keeping
him,
pace.
at least.
Okay, do you want to walk next to Dearman, thereby keeping Theon behind the two of you? Okay, so you are in the second rank, unless you're going to get real pushy about it.
Can I?
Good luck.
Wait, how wide is he?
You figure at some point in time soon enough.
I could probably run and slide between his legs if I wanted to.
Yeah, no, you couldn't.
Oh no, because he has a really small. Whatever. It's good.
Okay. They got impatient with
Well,
the dog
yeah.
conversation.
I was, but I didn't see any.
Okay, so just to reiterate, you're walking in bright daylight type light.
Okay.
However, down the hallway, some distance, there was another dim light that you could see this entire time if you looked. Now, those who are in front, who haven't looked, you see the light down there somewhere. If it's way down there. At least now, 80 to 100 feet at least. Okay?
Do you see a figure?
Excuse me?
Something that like figure?
No, just light.
Just like.
I should
Okay.
be checking for traps this whole way walking.
If you check for traps, it will take you 1 minute to walk 10 feet.
Okay.
So how slow do you think these people are going to tolerate?
Well, guys, do you want to be fast or do you want to be alive?
I want to be dead.
We just need a 10-foot pole so we can tap,
Okay.
tap, tap,
If he wants to be
If you
fast,
just
if
want
you're...
to tap the floor checking for pits, that doesn't take any. I mean, it's you can still walk
Sure,
pace.
I'll do that.
But if you're talking about checking for needle traps and spin traps and
I don't like this
Tripwires,
hallway.
every
I
other
don't
kind
like
of
it.
then
Just look for like depression plates.
Just make Theon go
Depression
first.
plates?
Depression
Yeah.
plates. They're like pressure plates, but they make you depressed because they hurt you.
Or there's
Okay.
pressure plates.
Yeah, what triggers that door?
so it takes about a minute or two, and you've gone 40 feet.
Okay.
And there's a hallway to the right or a hallway to the left. They're both on 90-degree angles. The hallway to the left, ends at a door, only 10 feet away. The hallway to the right ends at a door, only 20 feet away. And from this intersection, you can see that 20 feet away or so, there is a set of stairs that goes.
Wait, so it goes straight and to the right and the left, or just to the
Yes,
right
it
and
goes all three: left, right, or straight. Left to a 10 foot to a door, right 20 foot to a door, ahead 20 foot to a set of stairs. But they're shallow stairs. They don't change the depth a lot, maybe 5 feet, and they go up.
Let's split up, gang.
All right. Yeah, let's split up, guys. Say Malcaster. I can't even say my last name. McAllister's and Charlotte to the left, everyone else to the right.
What about the middle path?
And then when we're done with the rooms, we can reconvene in the middle path.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Charlotte says, "I don't think it's wise to split up at all,
I feel let's split
unless it
up.
becomes necessary." Also, if I was closer to the front, I could tell you if there were any tracks. So if at some point in time it looks like there might be tracks, or there might be passage of some kind, I don't think we'd see anything now. But if at some point in time that kind of thing comes up, I should be in the front.
Get right out of town.
And she's talking up because she's like
I'm
15 feet back.
I'm gonna turn towards the right and start looking at the door.
Okay.
Go down the hall and start looking at the door.
All right, you need to press past Jake a little bit. Is that okay with you? He wants to check the door.
Which is dog all right.
If you don't want to miss any of the story, Low Moon Origins, Uprising, or Outsiders, like and follow our podcast. Please share it with friends. Okay. Basically, you have an intersection. Gotta give you an idea here. Do 20 feet.
This.
I've been murdered! That's Moida!
Suddenly, the walls come to life and attack Dearman.
Hey! I'm the dwarf.
Yes, you forgot your detect traps roll on the intersection.
The intersection has jumped up and bit you.
That's mortar!
That's mortar. You can't do that. Get him.
Try for traps anyway. We should probably be at the end.
I don't know. I feel like it would be more like
Okay.
Which door is he checking?
all of them.
When we took the keys, the door didn't slam shut or move
Nope.
at all?
Nope.
Those look like barrels.
Spiked open.
Yeah, you spiked it open
The
too.
farther
So.
one on,
So we
looks
didn't
like a
like
barrel.
Okay, so that's what you have. All right, and so what was most recently discussed was Bazor going to the right door. Anyone objecting? Okay, Bazor is at the right
Check the
door.
left door.
Okay, Theon wants to go to the left door. Anyone objecting to that?
Do I see a light straight ahead?
Yes, there is a dimmer light
So we are
still
splitting
80 to
up,
100
that's
feet
what
ahead.
you guys
No,
are-
we're just checking the doors.
Oh, okay.
I'll continue going forward just to see what's in the room.
Okay, well, it's a hallway. You can see for 60 feet.
The
So
Bazor.
you can see it goes straight, goes up a flight of stairs that changes the elevation by like maybe 5 feet.
Hold on.
And then it goes another 30 feet, another flight of stairs. And then some distance beyond that is the light.
Straight ahead?
Yep,
How high is the ceiling in here?
15 feet. Presumably the ceiling is also going up.
Okay, well,
I mean, how far
see
below
that.
ground you are, you're probably 60 feet underground, so plenty of room as far as that goes.
If I can see all that, then I'm not going to move further.
Okay,
You
so
said there's a light up
standing
there?
here is okay, looking in that direction, making, okay. Yes, there's a light down the hallway that way, about 80 to 100 feet.
It's a trap. Don't fall for it.
Dearman, what are you doing?
Oh, I was checking the left.
I shall go towards where Bazor went.
That would probably be good, because Bazor
checked
doesn't
with
actually
my
have any
sword.
skills that apply to checking
I was
doors.
just about to say something
Bazor,
about that.
let me
Never mind.
inspect this door
Oh, what?
first.
The Bazor's not actually
So we
skilled in
don't
checking
harm
doors?
the beautiful mustache.
Okay, that leaves Brunson and
Traps, you know?
Bazor.
Mark.
Save it for both. Let
Christian?
the professionals handle it.
This is what you have. This is Mark. What do you want to do? This is Bazor and Dearmond. That's Jake. That's
For how
Theon.
long? Who knows?
Not very long if you don't let me check that door for traps.
Here? Stand in the middle, basically? Okay. Brunson?
I'm perfectly content back here until something goes boom or whatnot.
Just stand over here.
Charlotte also is content. How about Janie?
I'm gonna walk a little forward, trying to look around at the ground and everything like that, looking at the walls and stuff, trying
As
to see
she,
if
as she
there's
walks
anything.
by, I say, "Careful, they're up to stuff."
I just listen
Actually,
to
I'm down to
Okay.
dangerous
So
stuff.
that's what we have when the fireball goes off. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
You already
lots
did that
of
job.
lots of
Make it
meat
different.
bags in front of me.
That's what we have when the black dragon appears.
All right. Door right.
Suddenly you hear roar.
Is
we
anybody
don't
else
know, 'cause
concerned
we're
that there's a light up ahead?
No.
Hey, rule number 1, don't go towards the light.
There's also
Does it look like
stairs.
bright light, Dan? Like a continual light?
No, certainly not as bright as like,
Wow.
but maybe as bright as a
There's
torch light
stairs.
or a little dimmer.
I was
And there
gonna
are
say,
two flights of stairs going up.
That light is a trap. Don't fall for it.
What's that for?
Okay? So you are, Bazor is looking at the door.
I'm checking the other door.
You see a solid wooden door banded in iron.
Like that?
Yeah.
Kind of like that, yeah. And it is shut, obviously. It does not appear to have a lock.
Oh boy. Am I checking this door or are you checking
We'll
this?
do it
Am
together.
I checking this
No,
door?
who's
or do you
checking
have
this
it down?
door? Only one of us are checking this door.
Hey guys, what's up with those doors?
Okay, you do it this time. Maybe I'll do it.
Okay, remind me to be away from me the next time. I shall check the door for traps.
Okay, checking for traps. Roll percentile dice.
25. Oh no, 52. No. Yeah, 52.
The door does not appear to be trapped.
17. Oh, wait, no,
I
that's
hate the door does not appear to be trapped. It's either not trapped or you're about to die.
Alright, Bazor, it's good, and I'll back up.
Those are literally the options.
Take a couple steps back.
I'll take a few steps back and tell Bazor it's good.
And he takes a few steps back and says, "It's good."
I opened the door.
Okay, hold right there for a minute.
You might be
Meanwhile, you're checking the other door. Roll percentile dice. I assume checking for traps.
Be his third
yeah.
character. This campaign.
Which does not-
Huh.
How does
This is
Wait.
This one won't
Nope.
commit spiritual
Door tag.
suicide.
When I go into people's houses,
No, this
and
one's-
stuff.
Did an intellectual suicide because he was stunning.
Wait, which one's
There's
the
more
what's the
wisdom.
abbreviation
Dumb.
for
It's more
the
of a wisdom
He's the
situation.
one-
Check
the
it
wisest
out.
person in the party. He's just like
finance
trust
test FRT?
he checked
No,
pretty
the
thoroughly.
name.
Find remove drop.
Yeah.
What?
Maybe you should pay attention.
I'm chaotic.
Why do I have so many quarters?
I've got bean bags.
Now you don't have so many
There's
quarters.
too much
Quarters.
money.
Quarters are precious. It's laundry day. If I ever do laundry at home.
Ah, can I get that card for you?
Okay. It is a heavy wood door, banded in iron, as previously
Footrest on
discussed.
that couch folds out like this. My dog is taking a like
It also does not have a lock
on the
and does not appear to be
between
trapped.
our legs.
I open it.
On the footrest of the couch.
Okay? So at roughly the same time, Theon actually probably going a little sooner, doors are open. Now do bear in mind that you got the continual light is with Bazor. So the continual light will only go at most 20 feet into the room that you're looking into. Okay? You open the door and you see a statue in the center of a room.
Is that both of us or just him?
No, just him. He opens his before you open yours because the two of you had to play your little game about him letting you think you might be walking into a trap.
Totally there.
Doesn't matter.
Look at that. Look at that.
Nice. No, this is just unbelievable.
Okay.
It is.
Um,
Missed it, but he's like, wow, if you missed it, doesn't matter.
Spin very well.
Bazor can take it.
I hate catching.
Like
There you go.
pummel.
That's half of playing catch.
Let's play catch. Oh, I don't want to catch it.
Her name's,
Everyone throw it
her
in.
name's Harley. Her name is Harley.
Oh, it's a girl.
Okay.
Wait,
So,
guys, let's all throw it at it at the same time.
all right, let's not stop.
Do not throw it
Pay
out.
attention. Okay, so you've got a 30-foot, looks like a 30-foot wide by maybe 30 foot, although that's technically outside the reach of the continual light
And
room.
it's too bright there to use infrared.
Yes, you are standing in daylight, so you can't go to information, even if you wanted to. You can do the other. In darkness, you can go to normal vision, but in daylight, you can't go to information. Okay?
He
So-
can't once the continual light goes into the other room. And
Right, if you go so that he's out of the reach of it, then he would be in the darkness and be able to switch. Okay. But in any case, you see the statue, you see it's roughly a 30-foot by maybe 30-foot room, and there's some hangings on the walls and some carvings that look like plants in the corners, a tree maybe. And then at that point, they open the door. So you can get more detail after that, but that's what you got in your first glance. Okay? You open the door. Inside, and it does open, it's not really even stuck. Okay? Inside, it looks like this may have been a storage room of some kind. The room appears to once have served as a bunkhouse of a sort. There are 10 beds, but they're in pretty considerable disrepair. 2 small chests have been smashed on the floor, spilling out meager contents of linen and ruined silk. Nothing remains. It's rotted. It's nasty. There are 3 great barrels that have been broken open. A pungent vinegar smell fills the air of the room and now seeps out into the hallway. Makes the dogs finicky a little bit.
Not my dog.
Shelves along the west wall have been toppled and broken through, and their contents are strewn on the floor. And just, surveying the room, you can see that pretty much everything in the room has been destroyed. It's been broken up, ripped up, torn up. It's in bad shape. It not just like left here to rot, but it's been tossed and worse.
Ooh.
Now there may be something amongst there, but that's what you see at first.
Can I go lay on one of the beds?
No, I'm trying to get a signal.
Does Ron seem like the kind of guy who'd be taking something?
You never know.
He's kind of smiling.
WCW.
Actually, nothing of interest in this.
Hello?
Okay. So, Theon first, what do you do?
I will go investigate the statue.
Okay.
Hey, what's up with those doors, guys?
They have opened both doors.
They're both open. One's going that way. One's going that way.
Someone can't count.
Well, we're not splitting up. We're just checking the doors. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
No, there's like an explosion. Well,
So
You realize you're a part of that, right?
Yeah.
well, Theon goes in the one door, which is open, and Bazor and Aramund are going in the other, I presume. Right?
Yep, we going.
they're gone.
I don't think I have enough magic for the split up.
I got magic. Don't worry about it. I can.
We have to go.
Okay. What does Jake do under those circumstances?
Jake heads back to the intersection. And if I have to declare what I'm doing after that, probably heading towards Deerwood and Bazor.
Okay. So you want to do like you and Mark split up, and one of you look the one way, one of you look the other, and see what happens, and then go in if there's trouble, kind of thing.
Yeah. We'll just,
Okay. Janny had crept forward. You didn't really see anything of interest on the floor other than, it's rough-hewn hard stone.
Walk up and probably like sit on the stairs with the dogs.
So you're going to go past this way toward the stairs?
Probably just go sit on the first step, try not to like go any further than that.
Okay.
Yes.
20 feet, right?
A wraith attacks you.
Death magic is a level 29.
Great.
Wizard casts
Very bad.
Finger of Death on you.
and now
You fail.
A
Take
demolition.
a 24 d12 necrotic damage.
That fox is gonna die.
Why?
I feel like I'm not gonna make it out.
and you find your mom.
Yeah, I told my dog that if any of you guys...
I hate to tell you this, we're not camping down here. There's no way.
I have nap. We can just...
Okay, the
chill
stairs
around.
then are there.
There's beds in here.
She is there. The dogs are there. Yep, she went as far as the stairs, the bottom step. Okay, and once he goes in the room, it's now dark where you're sitting.
I'm just gonna like hug my dog, trying to like.
You have a dog.
Or wolf.
So
you
it gets
got
pitch
probably
black where
called
I'm
a
at
dog.
too.
Hey, nine.
If he goes to the back of the room, it will. If he's just in the front, it won't.
Okay, I'm just
You're a
gonna
little
pull out
closer
my
to
camera
you.
like-
Okay, so it's bright. All right, so actually that means... Hold on. From where you are, okay. So a second continual light comes up, so now it's not dark anymore.
Perhaps you'd like to write for Low Moon Adventures. The Prince Albert series on Kindle is a short story series where you can write your own based on our prompts and donate them or donate half their profit to the ministry.
Brunson pulled out another continual light, so
Thank
Oh, where'd you get that?
made it.
I made it.
He's magic.
With
You're not here
magic.
anyways. You're in the room.
Yeah, I got
That's
that.
someone with magic.
Probably getting dark.
Okay.
Wait, now that he pulled out that room, would my room be bright again?
With your lantern.
Unless, well, she can go past the 10-foot wide hallway. Christian. Charlotte passes you and goes toward the room on the left.
I'm heading up to the left also.
That's where I.
Okay, so you want to go in there as well?
Yeah.
All right, so it is a big enough room. People kind of move in and spread out and see what we got.
What you doing in my room, man?
I'm Brunson and the new guys on the left.
What?
I don't know. There's nothing.
What's the question?
Yeah, nothing wrong.
Where the walls were talking about?
How
No, the walls were in this box. Okay?
The minis were in that box.
Right. Okay, so you... All right, so we'll take the room on the left first, all right? But we're running the time parallel. The left is Theon's room. Theon, Charlotte, Brunson, and Mark. Okay? So as you move up, and you have a 30-second delay or whatever, but you move in, you see the statue. It is 8 feet tall. It is of a human, or appears to be, in heavy armor.
Oh, it's like I always thought. No, wait, that was a different one.
Dun-dun.
So I recognize this human.
That's you.
Man, if I was a bard, I could be like, that guy is
no,
blah blah.
you do not recognize it. However, there is a plaque mounted under it.
What
So you
does it
could,
say?
all right, you squat down. In common, it says Baron Patro, spelled P-A-Y-T-R-O,
I recognize this from
Nemorin. Capital N, small e, capital M, O-R-E-N.
Nemron.
Baron Patron, Patro Nemorin.
More.
I check for any.
The more
Can I check for any valuable metals or like what is the statue made of?
Steal the statue. Comes to life. It's a little
Okay, I'm sorry, what were you asking?
What is it made of?
Says shoes.
Stone.
Anything valuable on it at all? Anything?
Hold on one second. While you're examining that, Charlotte moves around kind of to the back of the statue and is checking the trees and kind of looking at the hanging on the walls.
I'm watching Charlotte,
Okay?
keeping an eye on her.
So you maybe step out to the left a little bit so the statue's not blocking your view.
I try to make it look like I'm like looking, searching, but I want to keep an eye on her.
Okay? Mark is in the room. There's a statue. Christian, put the phone down. Mark is in the room. The statue is in the center of the room. Brunson went in front of you. He went kind of to the left and is searching around. Theon is at the statue, looking at the base of it. You can go to the right, or you can stay in the doorway. What do you want to do?
Go to the right.
Okay. So you see a artistically crafted statue, as far as you're concerned. A little creepy, actually. A little too nicely crafted. And then there are stone trees in the corners of the room and tapestries on the walls. So what do you want to look at?
somebody was not.
The stone wall.
Stone trees, the tapestries, or the statue? What? Okay. So you look at the tree in the front right corner, where the first one you come by, and the leaves themselves are carved out of stones. You can see the veins in the leaves. Wow. It's that intricate. And, it's probably somewhat fragile. You hit it hard with a sword or something, and they would shatter. I mean, they're no more than a 1/4 inch thick. Very nicely crafted. Again, a little creepy for you because people and trees are not made of stone. Okay. Meanwhile, you were checking the base of the statue.
I was checking the
Statue more thoroughly. Okay. Okay, the statue doesn't, nothing strikes you about the base itself. However, you do notice that on the knight's left boot, running from top to bottom, is the word Jason, capital Jaycin, Jason.
What's it? Is it like etched?
Yeah, it's etched in the stone.
I'm gonna knock on like any like just a part of the statue to see what it is.
Seems like solid stone.
Oh, he's wearing the new Air Jason.
Okay? You see Scarlet looking around, and she finds a plaque at the back of the statue. She says, "Hey, there's a gold plaque here."
What does it say?
It says, "Had he 20 perfect hands, still he would not be able to count his great deeds."
What was this guy's name?
The name on the plaque in the front was Baron Petro Nemor.
Baron Petro.
If you don't want to miss any of the story, Low Moon Origins, Uprising, or Outsiders, like and follow our podcast. Please share it with friends.
More. Okay. Did
Did she seem to go straight through that? Or?
Perfect
No.
hands.
Not specifically. She looked at the tree in the corner a little bit. She looked at the tapestry, and then when she turned, the plaque was at the back
Would
of the
this
statue.
happen to look like a burial site?
It could be, or it could be just to honor him.
What all was in the room again? There was that. There
The
were.
statue, tapestries on the walls, and stone trees.
I'm gonna check the tapestries on the walls for anything valuable
Okay.
or anything interesting.
Right.
I'm gonna move over to Charlotte.
Okay.
Does that placard move at all?
No, I haven't touched it. It doesn't look like it. It's not hinged.
Seems kind of weird that they put it on the back of the statue. Does it slide?
Try.
I'm asking her if it slides.
Okay.
Trying to get her to move it.
She pulls out a dagger and she prods at it a little bit, and then says, "Oh, let's see." She tries to slide it, and no, it does not slide.
If you're doing that, check the front one too.
Handout 4.
assuming the front placard's made out of the same material as the rest of the statue.
It is.
Saw my
I
hand.
carved right in.
Stone. Yep.
Saw my hand. That's my spot.
Okay.
Oh, time.
Let's see.
Christian, roll a d20. Okay. Nothing out of the ordinary. Except a very bizarre stone tree.
Anybody have any chalk
Oh, no,
or graphite? Anything?
no. Wait, Dad.
I just really want
Uh,
to take like a piece of
Tinderbox, is that graphite?
No. You could have some ash in it, maybe. I'm just trying to make a mark.
Are you trying to make a
Is
mark?
it raised lettering on the placard?
I'm gonna take a stone.
No, it's etched in, but you can do with
Take a
etched in.
rubbing,
You can
yeah.
do take a rubbing. Yeah.
Okay, I'm
But
gonna
you'd have to have something to take a rubbing with.
Yeah. that's
What are you
fine.
trying to do?
He's trying to take a rubbing of the writing.
What's that mean?
Lay a piece of paper over it, push it down hard, scrub over it, so you get
Like
an
this.
impression like a
So
photocopy,
that
basically.
basically makes a photocopy of it.
I have some ash, if that would work.
Ancient school photocopy.
Probably not enough for what he's trying to do.
It's old magic.
I don't have a lot though.
A torch would work. Yeah, a burnt out
I'm
torch.
gonna go poke my head out in the hallway like, hey guys?
I'm gonna just like.
Okay, well, hold on. Okay, she says yeah, but hold on for that for a second because now you're ahead, so we see what happens in the other room. Okay, so meanwhile in the other room, as described, you have a room that's basically been pretty well busted up and maybe tossed. There are 10 bunks. They're in various states of disrepair. They had slats, they had straw mattresses, they had pillows and blankets, but it's all been pretty ruffled through. Okay, it is a 40-foot by 40-foot room. So to walk in and cover the area takes the light completely off the hallway. But you can do that.
Search for anything of interest.
Okay, left, right, straight, walls, what?
Search everything.
Left.
Okay, you go left, searching, basically rummaging through the broken stuff on the floor and the beds and see if there's anything of interest. Right? And Bezor does
right.
what? Bezor goes right. Same thing, prodding. Do you have a staff?
I have a forestry axe.
Okay, prodding with your axe.
Yeah.
Okay, you go through prodding with your axe, looking for anything of interest. All right. Jake sees that happening. What do you do?
Hey guys, if you guys are in trouble, just yell and I'll be in there. It looks like beyond by the statue or something.
We found beds, so.
Get wrecked.
Jenny went by the stairs.
Have any of you guys ever heard of Namoran?
No, if I was a
Voice
bard, I
coming
would.
from far away.
Do I?
Specifically Petro.
That's true.
Do I not say anything about it?
Did you guys hear about
Nope, nothing.
the good or a patron?
If I was a bard, I would.
Okay, so I need Theon and Dearmoon to roll a d6.
Oh, spiders.
2.
1. In champions, it's better.
5.
If it's 3 dice.
You don't have alertness, correct? Okay. Congratulations, you are both surprised.
Yeah,
Great
we're
way to
dead.
start off.
I was literally just about to say, I was checking around me. Oh, I was going to tell you earlier that I still had my knife out from before.
That's fine. Yeah, that's okay.
You never said
Still got my sword and board out.
All right.
You never said you put
So
it
what
dice.
happens is, from underneath the bed near you, from underneath a blanket that's near
A
you.
bed? I didn't have a bed in my
Or,
room.
I'm sorry. I said Theon. It was supposed to be Bezor.
Okay.
Roll for surprise. Maybe you won't be surprised.
Ah, shoot. 2.
Oh, you are surprised. Roll the same thing he did. Congratulations. So we're back in the same
Well, you have
situation.
to roll it up.
So a bed near you, a blanket near you. Anyway, you have been met by centipedes that are roughly between 2 and 3 feet long.
No, centipedes. You guys are you're done. You're done. It's over.
In my barracks?
You guys are done. It's over, dude.
Jack!
And
Eric!
they move to attack.
Do I
Smack
hear them
him.
yell?
Just like
Um,
Good thing I
Not before the attack, but as soon as something's happening, they go,
ah!
I start to rush in.
okay. Well, you'll roll surprise. You can roll surprise. Roll a
Okay.
d6.
I rolled a 1.
You are surprised as well, so you will not rush in right away. Oh, by the way, just on a side note, another good reason for first level parties to all stay together is because when some people are surprised, somebody else might not be.
But you see, we're not
We're not
first.
first level parties though. We're like
Low level parties.
third and fourth.
You said we're very low.
I just got
We're
four.
getting the mid-level.
You will get to mid-level soon. You are not mid-level yet.
One more and we're mid-level.
No, 7, I believe, is mid-level.
Yeah, it depends.
Depends on the class.
2 more
Yeah,
levels
depends on the
will be
class.
disposable.
You could easily say a 5th level barbarian is mid-level, but a 5th level anything else, not so much.
Wait, what about cleric? Fifth level cleric's in mid level.
He said
6 or
5th
7.
level barbarian is mid-level, anything else not so much.
That's it,
That
just hear what he
would mean
said.
you
So
fall
if you don't
in-
have 20,000 experience in your class, you pretty much can't count yourself mid-level, I don't think.
What? You only have how many?
20.
Oh.
Okay, anyway,
You need like 10,000 for level 2, so.
Dearmond. Attack. Sha. What's your AC?
5.
Okay. But, is that because you have chainmail?
In there.
I have leather +1.
So your AC for leather +1 is 7.
And Mr. Magic
And
Items.
then you don't get dex bonus because you're surprised.
No.
So you should get 7, right?
Yeah, my surprise is 7 right here.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so yep, 7. All right, and so AC 7. Dun, dun, dun. He missed. Okay. Centipede number 2 would be on one of the two of you, even or odd, even you, odd him. Odd, Basil.
Yeah, got it.
Okay.
Man.
Centipede number
I'll say yes.
2
Let
attacks
him deal with
Bazor.
her, not me.
Okay, hold on a second. All right.
Centipedes. Suddenly, pineapples.
Attack.
I was really debating whether or not I should.
Here, roll a d20.
What?
Roll a d20.
If you replace someone's head with something,
2.
but using, what was it? What's your spell called, Aaron?
Tell me this dice sucks.
Is it the only spell of yours that's actually
I'm sorry,
good?
Aaron. I'm sorry that it does.
What are you
so much.
talking about? I have a lot of really good
Your
Good
main one.
spells. Use Fantastic Force. That's all we need.
Fantastic Force, yeah.
Okay, so here's what happens.
Yeah, that one.
It's got more kills than
There are 2 centipedes coming at you. You're surprised, you go, that's about all you really do. However, Eric is not surprised, and he takes over. So he kills both of the centipedes, 2 bunk beds, swings once at Dearmond, and fortunately missed Dearmond, and then stops.
That is ridiculous. You took out 2 bunk beds.
Dude, you need to touch that axe with that rod. See what happens.
No, wait.
Okay.
What did
Might-
you say?
Eric might
about
attack.
that? I was
Second
gonna
segment
do
of surprise.
Ron, Eric would attack me. Actually.
Parry.
Okay. On
He just
Dearmond,
Eric swats it and it hits
missed.
something.
He missed you.
Ha! You missed, you fool.
I have a
fool.
6.
Basically, he's latched onto your leg, but he's trying to penetrate leather there, and it's not
Sir.
happened yet.
Just kidding.
Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to calm down.
No, I'm not even gonna say that. Listen. Sir. Sir.
Okay. And you had 1, and your dex bonus is what?
+1.
Can't
That's
they paralyze?
2. They do if they bite, if they hit, yeah.
Good luck.
Okay.
Sir.
Okay, you got 1 more segment of surprise. What was your surprise roll? You rolled a what?
I rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1, and do you have a dex bonus?
1 dex bonus.
That
He's
makes
got the
2.
same
So
strength
you're
dex.
so there's 1 more segment of surprise, and you rolled a 2. What's your dex bonus?
This one.
Makes 3, so you are unsurprised. You may roll initiative in this surprise segment.
Yeah. 1, 2.
2, okay? The centipede has beaten you on initiative and will attack Dearmond again.
No way.
And he will hit this time. There were 3, but they
He'll hit me.
They get an attack. They get their full attack routine for every segment of surprise. This is the
Good.
3rd segment.
Yeah, I was just wondering because I thought I killed him all. I was like,
Dearmond, he hit
there were
Dearmond.
3. I thought there were 2 when you said I killed 2.
He did hit Dearmond,
Oh
and
My foot, I'm good.
you will take 1 point of damage
I can live
and
with
save versus paralysis.
Oh no.
Actually, it's save versus poison. I lied. Save versus poison.
Okay, that's the same thing.
I have sleep poison.
Oh yeah, it is.
I want under it.
That's not a word.
Over.
2.
You rolled a 2. Congratulations, you're paralyzed.
Hey guys, I'm just going to lay down right here.
The giant centipede has
You
chewed its
say
way
that
through your bootness.
He's like,
So it's latched,
Said I
it's
rolled
chewed
my
its way
high dice.
through your bootness,
Not high.
into your calf. The poison courses in your veins immediately, and you go, "Yeah!"
sure this one.
And your face is oddly contorted and you're frozen as all your muscles flex at the same time. You're going. Okay.
I'm 20.
Bezor, you're acting.
Take a little
All right. What are we doing? How many centipedes are left?
Only one, and it's actively biting and paralyzing Diarmond.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
God.
go ahead and give it a good chop.
Please hit it.
All right, I love it. Okay. Ah! He comes in with the axe. You're going. Your eyes aren't paralyzed, and you go. Except only with your eyes.
More of a.
Okay. No, he's got average.
We're
right?
like to leave him brown when he falls on the
The axe head goes by your face. Roll the hit.
That's a death saving die. Don't roll
Five.
that one.
Okay, you are
That's
probably
different.
yes, you missed. You had AC like 14 or something. Okay.
Where's that from?
Let Eric help you.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll a d20 again.
3. Sorry, your dice suck.
Okay. He comes down. Wham! Takes the head right off of the centipede.
That's what I was gonna say. It's like, nope, I'm playing.
Right down toward Dearman's foot.
Can I resist the urge to strike again? Am I able to try and do that?
Haven't tried.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's the
right
problem.
now. I
You've
wanna
never
try that.
tried.
Oh no, I was going to try this time.
However,
Like last time.
before
I was
you can
surprised.
try to resist him attacking again, you have to see whether or not you took off Dearman's toes.
Yeah, and Aaron,
Okay? So even odd.
Why are you still rolling my dice?
Aaron, you were gonna try it, but if ifs and buts was candies and nuts, we'd all have Merry Christmas.
Okay, so he takes off the tip of your boot
Oh,
and maybe some of your big toenail,
oh,
but no actual toe.
oh! Convenient place for centipedes to crawl in.
Okay? And Eric,
One single tear.
Eric holds at that
Good
point.
thing
He
I
does
have
not
these
move.
One
moments.
single.
It's good to have these notes.
Yeah, I just haven't used Eric
And
in
then
like
Jake
3
goes,
sessions, so I.
Ah! And jumps in the room with his sword.
Okay, do I roll initiative?
You don't have to, they're all dead.
Once again, Bezor has mobbed everything else.
No, he chopped off the tip of his boot, but he was killing a centipede when he did it, and they didn't attack again.
Did I hear this?
Roll him.
Yes, everyone in the dungeon, all of you heard some, gasp, and
What's
then,
going on in here?
and then some, whoosh, whoosh,
It's about that time I go,
Beep bop.
hey guys.
There were a couple of passes because he took out a couple of numbers.
What happened
Dad.
to the beds?
They got chopped a little bit.
See what
I
happened.
helped.
Okay,
I helped
and
Derek
it, it calms down, you pull the axe up, and then you hear, as one of the bunk beds collapses in.
I helped Dearmoon up. Standing on his feet.
Oh, he's still standing on his feet. He's going like this.
I thought he was like.
No.
I lean back in the room and say, I don't hear anything else. I think they're dead.
I'll go check.
Check out The Moment Blood Bowl wherever you buy books. This is written by Pastor Daniel Stevenson, the longtime author and game master of Low Moon Adventures.
I'm gonna just.
I'll walk in.
I let him go
Leave my
check.
head.
I bravely
Okay.
stand aside and let him go check.
All right.
My honor could not allow myself to check it.
All right.
I walk in. I've got my dagger out. I've got my hand on my short sword, preparing to quick draw.
I won.
Yes,
Very
well,
quick.
nothing seems to be happening except Bazor is looking suspiciously at Dermond, who's going,
Was that your nickname in college? Quick draw?
Jake is there. So Jake and Bazor are looking at Dermond, who's going,
That's a bad joke.
I'm creeping up behind beyond him.
I can use this.
Are they alive?
Those who don't need to understand.
Yeah, so far. What did you guys do?
Is there anything left of this?
I killed everything.
yeah, I mean, they're split in half and stuff, but they're
Except for
they're
Dermond.
still there. There's centipede guts.
How did you cut his boot off?
did.
Eric.
I didn't cut his.
You might want to
boot
pay
off.
attention if you have to ask if you're dead. No, you didn't even fight.
I was gonna say because you said
You're in the other room.
and I'm like,
No, just the centipedes.
Okay.
Okay. Are you okay,
So
Dermot?
you are still in the room with Charlotte,
he can't
and
talk. He's
Theon
paralyzed.
and
Well, I wanted his.
Brunson have left the room. So just the two of you in the room with the statue and the stone trees and the tapestries.
Are you okay, Dermot?
He's paralyzed.
Dermot, are you okay?
He
You good?
His veins are bulging in his forehead. His hands, the knuckles are white
He's
on his
gonna walk
weapons.
over and just knock on his head a little bit. You in there
He's
still?
flexing and makes
Good?
it feel even more
You
diminutive.
okay?
Yeah, he's flexing the leather armor. His chest is bulging. He's quivering like this.
Just gonna.
How long does this last?
Hey,
Good
hey.
question.
Just like, hey.
Has anyone
Hey.
here ever been paralyzed by a giant centipede
Yeah.
I
before?
have alchemy. Does that help?
I mean, does it count by my old centipede?
Did it paralyze you?
I don't remember exactly. I mean, it paralyzed someone.
Does alchemy help at all?
Yeah, I would say alchemy would help, and you would have enough knowledge probably, but you're not actually in the room, so you don't know what's going on. So you do. You are.
I'm creeping
what I
in
know-
behind Dion.
Yeah, you
What
know
I
what's
know
going on.
from
She doesn't.
Clerical training?
She's sitting on the stairs still, so you no.
Hello. What's happening?
The hallway's getting dark again because I'm going in the
Just
room.
reach up and just slap him a little bit.
It's getting
Hey,
dark in the hallway again.
Hey,
I'm just gonna.
Hey.
Oh yeah,
Here.
so Mark and Charlotte's room is dark again now. Christian, the room where you are is dark now.
I'm gonna take the pack.
Charlotte pulls out a torch.
Are there any other doors in this room?
You have a lantern?
I think so.
Check your character sheet.
just slap him Dearwood at this
Peeking
point.
into
Just,
the
hey,
room where they're at.
Okay. You see he's paralyzed, probably by a centipede. You can roll alchemy and see if you think how long it will last.
14.
Did he get bit?
Are there any
I
what?
think
I
so.
think so. I was too busy killing
He's
all
not,
the
he's not
centipedes.
responding, so I mean, I guess.
Although roll a d20. It'd be funny if this happened.
He's probably gonna be mad at me.
What happened?
I rolled a 7.
What's your wisdom?
Is it strength, dex?
Intelligence, wisdom. So the fifth one.
10.
Okay. So you see what appears to be a journal page or a written note
What?
laying in the rubble on the floor.
Oh, cool.
writing.
It's on the paper.
Let me
Okay.
see.
My pizza.
You asked, did he get bit? You said. He said, did he get bit?
He's just
I
gonna
think
keep
so. I
eating.
was too busy
Well, the
killing
head of the
centipedes.
centipede is still like attached to his boot. So you look down and go, oh yeah.
I say, I think so. I was too busy killing all these centipedes, though, so I'm not sure.
Okay.
Did you think that?
Ah, yes. Centipedicus verminicus.
Giganticus.
Giganticus.
Do you want to roll and see how long you think it lasts?
I rolled a 15. I rolled under 15 less than what I need to.
Okay. Tends to last at least an hour.
Yeah, I think if my calculations are correct, he's going to be like that for about an hour.
So
That's
let's
fine by
leave.
me. I'm slapping him.
Why are you slapping him?
I'm trying to get him to react, but not. I mean, I guess I
Okay.
can stop now.
Jake nudges you away with your kind of forcefully with his hand against your head and arm.
Hey, don't push me. Jeez. Lay it off.
Man.
I was just trying to see if he was still alive. I didn't know.
Dude, his muscles are
Yeah.
Yeah, he
twitching.
might have been brain dead.
Gritting his teeth, bulging, looking around with his eyes.
Oh, I didn't see
Looking
his
around
eyes.
with
He's way up there.
Oh no, I'm not
okay?
looking around. I'm just staring at him.
Yeah. Those daggers?
I stare at him and dilate my pupils.
I'm a rogue.
I try to dilate my pupils. I can't seem to get voluntary control.
I'm gonna walk into the
Oh, yeah, I
room.
found this
Okay.
page.
Make a pack
Hey,
with
Janny,
What is
Alright,
our...
so it's bright in there where you are.
Let's read it.
have any magics that are able to work on poisons?
Wait,
You think
neutralize
it's
poison?
for this?
Is that
Have it in memory?
no?
Then
I mean,
that's
could
enough.
I hesitate? Like, or not hesitate?
Wow,
but
nature needs to get an update on what we're doing.
meditate real fast.
Not real fast, no. You need
Well,
to
at
sleep
least-
4 hours first. So,
Yeah,
can't
that,
let you.
Would Cure Light efficiently remove poison, do I know?
No, it will not.
It's not
It only heals physical damage.
anybody?
Is this
Low
drug
poison,
used
neutralize
to-
poison, healing might work. You could try draining some of the poison out, but it's probably in his, it must be in his system fairly completely by now.
I might be able to do something.
Uh-oh. I'm just...
Are you? He's still
the
conscious,
the
so...
Jake,
I'm sorry?
do you want him to do something?
No.
Blink
No.
once for yes, twice for
Okay.
no.
So,
I can't hear you. What?
I blinked 3 times.
That's 3 yeses.
All
in
right.
the room where you
That's
are,
about it.
did you find out you have a lantern? Okay, so Charlotte has lit a torch. The two of you kind of search the room briefly. One thing that she does note is that the swordsman in the statue is missing a finger on one hand.
Ouchie.
And also, which is not really uncommon for swordsmen.
Four-fingered.
And
It looks like someone else came through here with Eric.
there is a
already.
plate on the back wall of the room under the tap. Christian, listen to me. Don't worry about them. They're not even in your room. Okay, in the room that you're in, she finds a plate on the back wall under the tapestry, which has an indentation of someone's hand, but the middle finger is missing.
What we don't know is we're exploring. Eric's
She tried
backstory.
putting a hand in the in there. Nothing.
Origins of Eric.
The statue is Eric.
I defended my brother.
He gets vengeance by killing off other people.
Had some fun with Bazor. What is this journal page about?
Okay. It says.
While he's doing this, I'm gonna use Phantasmal Force and try to make it seem like I'm gonna tell him that I'm draining the poison and make it seem like I'm doing something productive that looks like magic-ish.
My eyes get more fearful.
Okay. Using Phantasmal Force for this. All right.
And
Maybe that was
I'll
like
use
1.5.
I'll use Phantasmal Force and then I'll make a small humming that's like a that sounds like it's not like musical humming, like a whirring hum, you know?
Okay.
With my sound mimicry.
It's like a
Because
little
that's how it
buzzing
works,
bee.
right?
Like,
All right. So you cast the spell.
No.
You told him that you're casting a neutralized poison or something of that nature on him, and then you make a humming and a kind of a physical vibration of his skin, a little glow, and like that jumps from your hands onto him. And for an instant, it appears as if everything is fine, and he begins to calm down and okay. And then you realize you're imagining it, and it's gone, and nothing happened.
Okay, I make a copper coin with Phantasmal Force and put it in my pocket, and then I
Maintain your
I-
kind of concentration.
I keep concentrating on it, but like I don't really focus hard on reacting on making it react because no one's gonna see it.
Right.
And then
Keep your concentration
And I
as minimal as possible, but keep it going for as long as you can.
and I say I tried.
He says, I tried.
Check out Things Were Different Back Then, the origin story of Lord Victor told from a certain point of view.
Okay, it says, you stupid fool. By the time you find this note, it will be too late. You'll never have her back, exclamation point. And by the time she recovers from what I've done to her, she'll be able to visit your grave.
Can you read it out loud or?
No, he didn't read it out loud yet.
What does it say?
he's dead.
Jake? Do I need to slap him
Oh,
too?
shut up, I'm reading!
He reads.
5
You want
hours
me to read it out
later.
loud?
I'm still
Yeah,
reading.
go ahead.
You're using paper. Okay. So it's just this front thing right here.
Yep.
You ignorant buffoon! By the time you find this note, it will be too late. You'll never have her back. And by the time she recovers from what I've done to her, she'll be able to visit your grave.
What? Oh yeah.
Who's her?
I take
The she, not her.
Charlotte. What was the name of this?
Charlotte is over in the statue room still. If you want to speak to her, you would have to call out in the hallway.
Charlotte.
Charlotte!
She comes to the door. She's got a torch. Yeah?
What was this Baron's last name again? The one that you were trying to see? That we were trying to get a.
Nemorin?
A girl?
Baron is a guy.
No, we were.
A baroness is a girl.
I thought we were looking for Bornell.
I think it's the same guy.
How?
I don't know.
Would he have like a pen name or something? Something like that?
Well, it's whoever runs the keep. This is the keep Nemorin. Anyway, there's a thing over here.
What would that
Oh,
be?
wow.
It's like a plaque, like a lock, I think, but it's designed to hold a man's hand missing one finger.
Well,
We can replace it
I'll
with Theon
confirm
so
it.
then it'll open, right?
They're too small.
Hands are quite small, actually. They're like,
Did you notice Janny is more
This big.
muscular than Theon?
Okay.
Definitely.
they're like 6 inches tall.
But she's
And I still
significantly stronger.
She is very strong. It's not my fault.
I tried the backhand.
And if the light had been off when you guys had that, it would look like two little kids beating on each other when you had the
Yeah, the bigger
4 foot versus 4'6".
Yeah, and the younger one won.
Yeah, and the smaller one won.
That's because he hit me before I hit him.
Right.
You tried to.
So we one of us
I mean,
becomes a door.
I
Our
tried
emblem is
hitting
our
him in the
just
back of the head.
Okay. Anyway, what do you do?
Just let it happen, man.
Alright, I'm going with Charlotte.
You've been
to check
told
out
it
the
should be at
locker.
least an hour before Dearmond feels better from his centipede poisoning.
He was better for a
Did you
second.
take any
Is there anything else we
At
want
least
to
a
do in
thing.
here, or are we going to move on?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Makes it
check
worse
the
'cause you
hand
gave me
thing.
and then you took it away.
Okay, she shows you where it's at. It's a plate on the wall, 6 inches by 8 inches. There's a spot where a human hand could fit, but it's missing the middle finger.
Did I try putting my hand in it like this?
Let me show you.
Yes, but nothing happens. She says, I tried that.
How large is the hand?
Male human hand, bigger than yours.
Is everybody, who else still in the barracks room?
Everyone except for Theon, Charlotte, and
Mark.
Mark.
Okay. I guess I just pick up Dearmid and start heading.
Stay tuned for more Lomunian adventures.